This one here is literally the polar opposite of virtually every email we ever get from moms of kids who watch this show. Usually it's, my son doesn't want to get married and it's all your fault.
You ruined it. Shut up.
Today, though, we got Kathy, who actually sent a comment on Facebook. I just happened to see it come through on my phone, and I was like, hey, why don't you send us that story? You actually read these? No, but I saw this one. Please send in your story. So here it is. You're going to love this.
All right.
Hi, Mr. Popp and Mr. Blake. How are y'all? Well, I hope. First of all, thank you for inviting me to share my story. I have wanted to for so long, but, and she literally wrote it in there, man, I love saying that. Yeah. I didn't feel comfortable sharing. Well, now I do. I would love to officially thank you guys for helping me save my son from being some slewer's bitch.
Okay.
I appreciate it so much. She must have been a piece of work. Also, it helped me figure out my life, too. I am not a typical woman. Hadn't even heard of whamanism until 2016. Fail compilations? What? No way. Totally true. Well, here it goes. My son Lucas was in primary school, grade 6, I think. He told me one day that he likes a girl. Aww. A little while after that, YouTube started showing me videos by you guys and Tom Likas. He helped in other ways, too. I was curious, so I started watching, and honestly, I was stunned by what I was hearing. Womanese is not my native language. I was starting to ask him questions based on what I had just learned and discovered he was having a couple of issues. Don't remember what exactly. I said to him, be careful. I hear most females are crap these days. He replied, can't I make my own mistakes? I said, sure, of course. You'll be back. This chick is based.
I like it.
Sure enough, he got home from school one day in tears, and I asked him, what's wrong? He told me that his girlfriend dumped him in front of everyone for a different boy in their grade. So I asked him, does he care about her at all, like you do? He responded, without pause, no, not at all. I hugged him and I said, oh, I'm sorry, bud. It'll be all right. Also, you listen to me now, won't you? Only trying to help you. It seems most females have been corrupted. I hear they treat good guys terribly and bad ones good. Weird, I know. Don't worry about girlfriends. Focus on you, your education. Not in doc, I know the difference. And girls will chase you. They did. I also told him not to get involved with them any more than you have to. You don't need that. He cried it out and smiled again. Good.
All right.
As I watched more and more like Manosphere, MGTOW content, and I learned more, I got the brilliant idea to tell him not to go around a corner or in private with any of them. Because if they don't like something you say or do, they can say you did something bad to them, and then you are screwed. He said, good thing you told me that. I probably would have.
Wow.
Something else, too, nothing to do with girls, but I think you will find it amusing. His friends, I didn't like them because they're bad influences, and he is a big-time follower. You're not supposed to play Call of Duty until you're 15. I told him to tell them, maybe you're not, but I am. I thought, heaven forbid he has to go to war, at least he'd know something useful. One day I was watching Red, and that scene in the shipping container yard, which is epic, was on, and he came out in the living room and he said, that's an RPG. I laughed and I said, see, I was right. You learned stuff and you didn't even know it. I hugged him again and I said, you and we are super lucky that I found these videos. I'm so grateful again. Thank you so much. Now he's in grade 9, homeschooled for almost 2 years now, still unofficial, doing well, working out, very fit and healthy, also stress-free. He's always been fantastic with his veggies and even has a top 5 favorites. Totally true. He did have a situation with his best friend, Lucas. Luke, now all grown up, aw, and one proud mama. Lucas bought his friends things occasionally because he liked to do that until his friends started becoming entitled. I told Lucas to stop buying things for him until he was gratuitous again, or gracious again. Gratuitous, not the wrong word, not the right word there. English major brain. English major brain. Lucas did, and everything is all good again. I even teased Lucas in a friendly way. So it looks like you got a girlfriend after all. He said, shut up, I do not. Anyway, we have a fantastic relationship now. I had a few issues, but we talked them out. And I have to thank you for your helpful part in it. I love and support the work that you and the other guys do to help good men and me see through the bullshit.
Yeah.
I support MGTOW 10,000%.
Excellent.
I've actually been monk mode myself for about 13 years. I'm working on raising the greatest son that I can, improving my relationship skills, cooking, etc. Actually doing a slow-cooked roast chicken tonight. Healthily losing weight and getting toned. I used to be a 2 at best. I think I've worked my way to a 5. Finished cleanup, aiming for an adjustable 6.
An adjustable 6.
Everything's adjustable with booze. I'm just saying, Kathy.
Yeah, well, there's that and the bump and grind shop.
It really is funny. Educating myself more and more on what's really happening in society. A little bit of a lot every day. And I'm pretty damn proud of myself. I'd love to know what you think about this email and story. I hope to hear from you soon. So what do you think, good sir?
I like it. Listen, I am glad I'm able to help the young guys out there, and his mother's on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of women out there have absolutely no qualms about serving their young children, boy children, to the beast.
Yeah.
They don't prepare them at all for women nature and their dirty tricks and literally, man, oh my God. By the time they get to 9th grade, it's an emotional cross-eyed beatdown.
You're not wrong.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it can get bad in a hurry.
Yeah, and, please share the channel with your friends. If they hate me, but they watch it, I don't care.
I would love to know what kind of chick friends Kathy has. Is this like your dirty little secret? There's a lot of women out there. I mean, you know how women are. Like, they love to keep things on an even social keel, which is why they will gaslight each other into oblivion. Oh, you're not a 2, you're a 10. Mm-hmm. You see this fucking bitch? She thinks she's a 10.
Well, because it falls down to the basic nature. Like, dudes will fuck with each other, and 95% of the time, they don't mean it.
Yeah.
You're just ribbing them.
That's literally how we bond.
Yes. And women lie or compliment their friends, but don't mean it 95% of the time.
Yeah.
That's why the females of our species invented a word called frenemy.
Yep.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah. I remember earlier I mentioned the Rob Zombie Halloween flicks. Like, if you ever watched the director's cut of the second one, I call it the Frenemies edition.
Oh, my God.
It's bad.
This is bad, right? This is bad.
Like, yeah, just what I want to see. Scout Taylor Compton bitching everybody's fucking ear off for 90 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to pull my putt to that shit.
Nope.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to help this kid out, man.
Yeah, I think it's great. Talk about catching them while they're young. 6th grade, now he's in 9th grade. I think it's fantastic.
Well, it's obviously this kid's mother actually
Yeah.
gives a shit about him and doesn't want to feed him to the wolves.
Yeah.
Because it's just like back in the day when people stayed married, there was always a time when the kid was like 9 to 11 where the mother just pushes him to the father. Go hang out with your father. Because they used to understand that the father is going to take that kid, boy or girl, show them how the world works, the dangers that they face, the cautions they have to take,
Yep.
The warning signs, all of the craziness that takes place in the world. Because that's not nurturing. No. That's conditioning them to live in the real world.
Yeah. They need nurturing when they're children. They need preparation when they're approaching adulthood.
Yeah, I mean...
And like when these single moms send them off into adulthood, the only thing they give them preparation for is H.
That's right.
For all the ass pain. That's why they stand with their backs to the wall and protect their back pussy with all their might. That's what they should be doing. Why am I even using that term? It's so disgusting.
Only preps mom do.
It's preparation H for all the ass pain. That's 2 for the book tonight, man.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Popp for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.